You digging your own trench, Eamon? Oh. Tomorrow we're going fishing. You coming? No.
Big.
He's not coming. And I'm gonna use tomorrow, remember this? Remember this thing? I don't know if you remember it, but this is the rod I used to catch a carp, and it's actually a tree stump, and it was a write-off of my old mate, what's his name? Captain Blackbeard, who makes his own rods. And he was heckling me on Instagram, so I thought I'd heckle him back and heckle his rods that he made by using a tree stump to catch a fish. I took it fishing with him and caught a carp, which I will show you now. So tomorrow I'm gonna take the stump out in the boat and try and catch a real fish on it. First of all, I've got to do some repairs to it and put a new reel on it. Yemen's going mental, and while we're here, we might do a little bit of Yemen fishing. What do you reckon, Yemen? Yemen fishing is pretty simple. You get your rod, and you get your lure that your dad made 20 years ago, and you take the hooks off, and you cast it across the lawn, and Yemen comes pouncing in like a big fish, and you get the big hook up. Benny's gonna film this, my neighbour Benny Chicks, he's not single anymore. Come on, you need to go down that end.
Eamon.
Oh, she's seen it, she's seen it. She's seen it, Benny. You gotta tweak it a bit. Oh! Is that good?
Are they your polarized bunnies, dude?
No. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Have you got her? Look, oh! Stop swearing, that's Yemen fishing. She loves it. You can stand out here and cast for an hour and she'll chase it every time. She's that mad. Look at her.
Yeah, go boy. Yeah.
Get it, Yemen, get it!
You go after them octopus. Yeah. No, I bought that.
You love it.
It's good.
Get it, Yemen, get it, get it, get it! Oh! The rod itself weighs, I reckon, probably 15 kilos. So what I need to do is this reel, she's cooked, mate. So that can come off. Just slip that hook off. Nice, where'd it go? Last time I used this rod, this growing bit wasn't here. It was just a stump, a dead stump. And since it's been sitting in my garage, it started sprouting. So I need to take my tip and stick it on the other side somewhere so I can still use the rod.
That's what she said.
Take the tip and stick it somewhere else. So this tip gets stuck on the stump, and then we're on tomorrow. Big new reel going on as well. It's going to be a Smix set. We're going to put the Stella on there. Power, big power. I'm just kidding, we're not going to use the Stella. We're going to put this 3000 size Stratic 10-pound Taz line, and this is my bass setup, but my mum snapped my tip the other day in the car. So this rod's dead, which is pretty annoying. And the reel's almost dead, but she's done the hard yards and she's gonna get a new lease of life on the stump. 10-pound line should be fun. And there's not much of it on this little reel. So she's gonna be screaming, dude. It's gonna be like that. It's really annoying because this thing grew in like the natural bend of the stump. So now it's gonna be like an inverted parabolic bend. I don't know how much tape you need on this thing, eh? She's looking pretty powerful already. I don't know if anyone's ever done. Has anyone ever done this before? Could be setting world records, man. Talking to myself world records as well. Alright, I reckon that's pretty sweet. Have a look at that. She's taped up. Little bit of tip action going on. That needs to sit like that. It's actually not as easy as it looks doing this. Come on. Secure. It's not straight at all, but whatever. If this bit doesn't have enough tape, the reel will probably rip off, and that will be disaster. If we can get a livey and float her out, we'll be on pretty quickly. That's actually not even moving. We're ready, dude. Look at that. She's not going anywhere. Brooksy. She's not very straight though, but oh, she's not straight at all. There we are. Now for some finishing touches. bit of writing on there for inspiration when you're hooked up. Yeah, man. We have the rods rating. P 20,000. We better not forget old Blackbeard. There we go, Blackbeard, that's for you, man. When you're fishing with a tree, everything is new ground. Look at the tip action. You saying that? Big. Alright, and we're done. We are rigged up and ready for action on the CBB Custom PE 20,000 Yeoman Special. We've got our live bait hook on, 60-pound leader. The sprouts are looking nice and sharp up the top. And tomorrow, we're breaking records, man. No one's ever done this before, do you realise?
Nope.
Maybe someone has done it. It's probably the earliest fishing.
Yeah, it's probably a bamboo pole.
So, yeah, but that's not bamboo, man. No one's ever done it on a friggin' whatever that is. What is that?
Is it a yakka?
What kind of tree?
It's a yakka.
No, it's not. It's one of those spiky ones.
That's a yakka.
Is it?
Right.
If you need to build your own rod, that's what they come out. They're really known for poking you off.
I'd probably use one of those palm trees, to be honest.
One of these bendy ones?
Nah, the other one.
This powerful, long. Yeah, that's the rock casting one, man. Long. 10-footer.
Chinese rock casting one.
Yeah, I got the jig.
This is Sydney.
I got the jig stick. 450. I'm in there. I'm in there. Big coffee. What? Do you want anything?
Oh, can you get me a Red Bull?
Nah. Coffee. I'll get you coffee. I won't.
No, I've had coffee. I'll shoot myself.
What are you reckon about it?
It's
Put it in the fighting position.
like the parabolic bend.
Mm.
I really like how Blackbeard, there's so much curve.
Yeah, when you thrust it like that, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then it obviously...
They spike you as well. So if the fish needs to come in fast, you can just spike it.
It's
Yeah.
got a gaff on it.
Yeah. Be careful though, no rolly. Alright, I'm gonna try and hide just from the wind a bit because it is windy and we're in the zone for a possible dolphin fish on the tree stump. The tree stump's rigged up, sitting down there, and we've got our live yakkers. I'm nervous, man. I haven't been this nervous for a while about fishing.
I think you're gonna hook a bull, and I think you're gonna get spooled within like a good 30 to 40 seconds.
Well, we need a small fish because the reel's only small and there's not much line on it, so hopefully we don't get the big 15 kilo bull dolly. Hopefully we just get a little small one and then we'll see how we go. This could be interesting though, so bear with us. Yeah!
This could be one of the craziest things I think I've ever experienced in this boat.
No one's ever done this before. This is the thing here. We're like, since the ancient Polynesians.
Well, you know how like Elon Musk like changed the world with Tesla? You're like changing the world in rod manufacturing.
I can't get him. Come on!
No, I have a net for the live bait. Idiot.
Oh, careful of the rod.
Yeah.
No, I'll just get one.
Yeah, there's a net.
Oh! Oi, careful, man!
Stump.
Careful! Fuck. Jeez. Yakka's on.
Yakka is
We're
on!
on! Let's go!
Farewell, Yakka. Woo! Big.
This is gonna be so wild, man. I don't know how this is gonna work. My back's sore already. We're on, man!
We're on.
We are on here. Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Stand back, go back, stand back.
Oh, it pulled off. We're on.
You want a free spool with a dolphin fish?
Oh, we're running out of line, man.
Okay.
We're hooked up. We're hooked up. Yes, we're on. We're hooked up on the tree stump. Look at it jumping.
Oh, it's a good one.
Alright, this is really sore because I don't know how this works. It's not winding.
Look at the tip.
Look at the tip. Do you reckon this reel's alright?
Yeah, you got this, dude.
Look at the tip. Look at the action. Parabolic Yeoman model. I can't believe it worked.
I think it's a good fish, man.
Yeah, it's a keeper, man. We're eating tacos for dinner. Mops, I need a gimbal. I can't actually.
Yeah, you can't get leverage on it.
Wow, I got If you pump and wind.
Pump and wind, bro. Pump and wind. Pump and wind.
Pump and wind. Lift.
It's a trusty Stratic, man. What can't the Stratic do, eh?
This Stratic has been through the ringer, man. It's caught GTs, it's caught mackerel, bass, brim, and now dolphin fish on the tray stump. Are you kidding me?
So if you were a sales rep, how would you describe the action?
Well, shit house, to be honest. You're standing on your new rod. That's how you break all your rods. Can't believe it. Oh, string puller.
He's pulling drag.
He's down deep, man.
Gotta get him up.
I'm just gonna try and work him up a bit. Now we're talking.
There we go.
Oopsie.
That's stump positioning.
Can you see the bend? Is the tip still on?
Yeah, tip's amazing. That's the new Japanese, that's like Toray carbon.
If you need one of these rods, mate, hit him up. Captain Blackbeard, CVV Custom. We're making history right now, man. This hasn't been done since the ancient Hawaiians.
This is like that fishing rod on that show Moana.
What's that?
Moana.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Moana is?
Oh, man.
Here we go. Hey,
I'm a bit worried about my tip here.
No.
Oh, we're gonna get a jump here.
He's coming up. He's coming up.
We've got to move.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh! He's solid! He's solid! Oh!
He's big. He's solid, dude.
He's big dolly. He's a big dolly. Here we go. Yes! Ah! I'm never doing this again. I'll tell you right now.
We're gonna eat him.
Tacos.
Big tacos. We'll send this some down to Blackbeard and we'll post him some. Post him
Here he comes.
a few filet mignons.
Here he comes, man. Oh, we got leader. We got leader.
I got him. Oh, no, not in the boat. He goes too skitty.
Got him, man. I got him, man.
Got him.
Woo! We've done it.
Woo! Man, he's solid.
Yeah. What's he going over?
That is amazing.
I think.
Wait, what's the tree? Firstly,
I don't know what kind of tree it actually is. It's one of those ones.
it's a pandanus.
No.
Oh, it's a yucca.
It's not a pandanus.
It's a yucca.
It's a psycho one, and like they always have the spikes at eye level. So if you're gardening or something, you get prong. Yeah, well, it worked. I can't believe it worked. It's actually like the hardest fight ever because the rod itself is so heavy.
The rod.
Yeah.
The tree.
I'm happy with how it performed on the fish though. The tip was good and the reel stayed on and it all worked. Can't believe it. Tacos for dinner. You! I'm a bit pissed off that you broke my stump. Jimmy. Nah, he broke it off in the boat. He stood on it like he stands on all my other rods.
Right, you ready?
Are you gonna do the rib?
Yeah.
Right. So, do you want to talk about it?
Okay. So if you've got a mahi-mahi and you want to skin it, cut your outline with a sharp knife.
All the way around,
All
so
the way
no
around
tension.
and fill it and right up into the head. And then it'll always release here. And then you grab this, like that, and you can see it start peeling away. Then all you do is get a good grip. And then...
Don't stuff it up. Look at that. What's your segment called? Tips with Tristan?
Tipless.
Tipless.
Tipless with Tristan.
Tristan the tipless jigger. Look at how it leaves all that stuff on there though.
Now that's what holds the meat together.
We've somehow managed to go a whole session without breaking a proper fishing rod, but Tristan broke my stump. But apart from that, we're successful. Poor old Bow didn't get his Spanish this morning, which sucks, but we got a fish on the stump. That is the most important thing in the world at the moment.
Probably. Yeah? Ready?
Yeah. It's magic. Most important thing to remember when you go fishing is to rinse your gear afterwards. So you rinse your stellies. And you can just park your tree stump You give it a good water, make sure she's still alive. And just part your stump back in with its mates. Keep growing.